All right, and now, hello YouTube.
Right. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the channel.
All right.
And you put it as zombified Matt.
Yeah.
Is it just two T's?
Yep.
There you are.
Yeah. All right. So, as I assume everybody should know, right? Most people should know. Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard. So technically, Call of Duty now owns a lot of shit.
Xbox owns not a lot of shit, not Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah. Xbox owns a lot of shit. Sorry, Jarrett.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right.
Oh.
So what are we gonna talk about first? Are we gonna talk about the pop?
You just glitched out really bad. What? Are you there?
Did his shit just fucking die?
Maybe? Jarrett, you there? Alright, guys, we may be having some, technical difficulties.
Great start.
Beautiful fucking start. That's exactly how you start a stream. Automatic crash.
Can you hear me? Hello? There we go.
Okay, yes.
There it
You
is.
fucking
My
crash.
cord unplugged from my fucking microphone.
Technical difficulties.
All right. As I was saying, are we?
That's what you get for correcting me.
What's the first topic are we going to talk about here? Are we going to talk about the possibilities? Are we going to talk about the actual implications? Like, what are we talking about?
Honestly, I'm gonna say let's start off with possibilities. Like, what is something that is like super possible for the future now? At least the future for Microsoft.
World of Warcraft on consoles?
Ooh. Let's get us all into a fucking room together so we can start this shit up as well. I just invited y'all.
Yep.
Like, let's be honest. That right there is the number one thing that most of us who are currently watching this unfold wants.
Yeah.
Is World of Warcraft on consoles.
Yeah, there's World of Warcraft on consoles is gonna be that'd be fucking epic. We've got the chance of Diablo 4 actually not sucking. Because, I mean, I know, Blizzard, they do a badass job with all the Diablo games. But there is some times when, like, Diablo 2, when they remastered it, they didn't really change any of the controls or anything. And a lot of people came from Diablo 3 to Diablo 2 and were like, what the fuck is this?
You're absolutely right. Like, because if you look at Diablo 3, the art style changed from like this really super gothic game to kind of a more bright and hopeful game. Like, look at Rainbow Road, as I call it, but it's actually, I think it's like Whimsidale in Diablo 3. Like, so they added that into the game, and a lot of Diablo fans were kind of upset about that in particular because it changed from the actual setting of Diablo, which is supposed to be this really dark gothic
Yeah.
story.
And I mean, the story still got pretty dark. It was just, there was a lot more hope involved.
Exactly. It was brighter. It was like, because you got to go to heaven, so now you get all these bright light colors. Like when in Diablo 2, I think you still get to go to heaven, but heaven was still very dark. It was very like,
yeah. And I mean, I can't remember. I think Tyrael explains it like it's still heaven, even though it's overrun with demons.
Yeah. Which now, I mean, now that Microsoft owns or will own Activision and Blizzard, I'm hoping that we get to go back to a formula of Activision Blizzard actually producing games that people are really excited about. Because really, the only thing Activision brings out anymore is Call of Duty, and that's really all anyone's excited about.
Yeah, Which also they did kind of explain, though, to my knowledge, that now instead of being a yearly release, it's now going to be something that happens, you know, when it's done. It's not just going to be an unfinished game coming out every single year.
Thank God.
And, well, as soon as I had heard about that, I was like, you know what? That's actually going to probably make Call of Duty a bit more, you know, new player friendly, because... Are you fucking on the stream still?
Me? Yes.
You're stream sniping now? Wow.
I don't have it pulled up.
Okay, I figured.
I'm in Master Duel.
Okay.
I'm just having it play in the background.
Ah. Okay. I'll trust you.
If you want to, I can share my screen to Discord. That way you can see if I ever change.
Nah, it's all good.
Boy, I got a shit hand.
Alright, and anybody who's new to the stream, I would like you guys to at least try and say something, just like a quick hi or hello, just so that we know that you exist. That'd be very helpful.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have the chat pulled up.
Ah.
But you have your chat pulled up, right? If you have it on your thing.
Yeah, it's just taking a second to connect. Like, it's not seeming to want to connect at all.
But, so another prospect that I think that's going to occur with the Microsoft Blizzard situation is Treyarch getting a full-blown zombie game.
Yeah, because that was teased by was it Phil Spencer? Is he the one who owns Microsoft?
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember that he was teasing that if they ever got their hands on Activision Blizzard, that it was something he would like be super hyped up about. And honestly, I feel like that's something everybody would be hyped about. Like, you know, it's a super massive company that a lot of people have. Well, I mean, not super massive, but like it's a pretty decent sized company that a lot of people have poured their heart and soul into their games in the past few years, especially back when they released World at War Zombies. That revolutionized Call of Duty at that time.
It did, actually. And so that's what I'm thinking is when Treyarch first brought everything, you know, to the zombies, you know, game, it excited a lot of people because it was a new formula to Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I do think that with Treyarch possibly getting its own game, that instead of just seeing a whole game full of just multiplayer zombies, I think we might actually get like a story mode zombies.
Which would be amazing.
You could make it similar to an actual Call of Duty campaign where you just play a level and it's very linear, but you still have to do objectives.
Yeah.
Hunter, you're being very quiet.
Hunter, you there? Don't want to say it, but I think Hunter's doing something inappropriate behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah. I came back at just the right time.
It actually worked. That was good. That was good.
Of course.
I sit down, put my headset on. I think Connor's doing something behind the scenes.
Perhaps you are. I'm wondering why chat isn't connecting. Yeah, it's still not connecting my chat. What's up?
I can get back on the stream and see if anyone said anything.
Got something in chat, see if it shows up.
Okay. type something?
Yep.
I didn't see anything pop up. My chat box is completely visible as well. But even if it wasn't popping up on my main screen, it should pop up. Jarrett, you're the only other person in the stream, right?
It actually says there's 2 users. It says that there's me and then Social Uber Vile or Mill.
Are you able to pull up the chat and
I'm
just
gonna
have?
see if I can do it through my Twitch app. Hold on.
Okay. I wonder if I can stop the stream real quick or something. Or I might.
No, don't
just
stop
have
it. Don't stop it.
Actually,
You don't want to do that.
I might just be able to pull it up on my actual Twitch.
Yeah, you don't want to stop the stream midstream and then start up a new one.
Well, no, it wasn't gonna be me starting up a new one. It was just gonna be me doing like a short pause, real quick. But all right, there we go. Really, Hunter?
Just now showed up.
No, I think he is on the actual Twitch channel.
Yeah, I just saw it. Hunter, remember, you are a moderator, so you have responsibility.
Wait, I am?
Yes. You're
Oh.
literally one of my mods. You and Brennan are my mods. Oh shit, I was idle for too long.
I win.
Damn.
I wonder why.
Redder.
Oh shit.
We're having some technical difficulties.
How loud did I get when I said oh shit?
It didn't sound that much louder.
It wasn't too good.
Okay. I'm just gonna mute the stream there. Can I fucking shrink this down to where I only have what I want?
I know that's the fucking password.
Hey Hunter, type some stuff in the chat real quick.
Okay.
Sorry guys, we are having some major technical difficulties.
Yep.
Apparently. It happens.
Trying to see if it'll pop up in the chat box on the right side of the screen.
Alright, I typed something in.
I saw it.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like the chat box isn't working, but I do still have it pulled up on the right side of my screen, so I am set.
You're
So,
set.
Yeah, we're still good. But Jarrett, you are also now a moderator.
Oh, fun.
Use your powers wisely.
No, I don't think I will.
Why not?
Because I have the power.
I also have the power. I also have the greater power than you.
That is fair.
Alright. So... what do we personally think would be like the most sought after thing from Activision Blizzard now that Microsoft after Microsoft owns them?
Probably for Activision and Blizzard to finally get some, and like not initiative, but something to like pull everything together.
Yeah.
Where now that they actually have like a possible budget and they won't have to rely on just themselves.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I'm ready when you are for this next duel.
Okay.
But yeah. And
But you have chat pulled up?
yeah, I've got it pulled up. Nobody said anything, but now I can actually pull up who's all in it.
Okay. I have it pulled up still, but I'm not going to be watching.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that you aren't technically in this stream anymore, but like it says that you're no longer technically in the stream.
Yeah.
But it'd be awesome if just randomly, or like even just soon we get like a leak or something about a possible game being made being made as an Xbox or even a Game Pass exclusive, something like that. But like something that doesn't totally rip away from the experience of PlayStation, because I mean, as everybody can see on here, I have a PS5 right next to me. I am a sucker for all consoles, but you know, PlayStation has their good days, Xbox has their good days. Which I do know that Phil Spencer also did say that he is not planning on ripping Call of Duty away from PlayStation. He just said that there is a chance, though, that it could become something that's available day one on Game Pass.
He did say that he did officially announce that the next 3 Call of Duties will guaranteed be on PlayStation.
Yeah.
The next 3. Anything after that, he did say could be something different.
Shit.
Well, now Sony just needs to make sure that they're not trying to, you know, do anything unfair.
Yeah.
That's all they got to do. That's all they have to do, and they will be set.
So I'm actually going to address this right here. A lot of people are talking about what Sony could do to come back from this, and they're talking about Sony buying EA or 2K, or not 2K, Take-Two.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to make a precedence in modern day gaming where companies, specifically Sony and Microsoft, hell, even Nintendo, need to buy companies. I don't think that needs to be a thing.
No, because personally, I feel like it started with. I feel like it did kind of start when Microsoft bought Bethesda. And, you know, it was because Bethesda just made a really badass game for PlayStation. Deathloop, if you haven't played it, go check it out. But it's a really dope game. And, you know, it came from Dishonored. Like, it still has that same kind of Dishonored feeling. And a lot of people really enjoyed that game. But
Oh, yes.
there was always that little bit of, like, oh shit, there's nothing we can do. Like,
yeah, so that's the precedence I'm talking about, is now that Microsoft, because they're answering the question of, well, we are going to be, you guys said that we didn't have any exclusives or whatever.
Yep. Is that just if I try and target one of your cards? Oh wait, no, you're destroying it, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. How dare you. I liked that card. Ow. But yeah, when they had done that though, I don't think a lot of people realized, because even we had called it at work, like how many days before or some shit? Like a decent bit of time before, we called it that it was going to be starting an issue. And a lot of people that we work with said, no issues are going to be caused. And fucking of course, what happens when they get Activision Blizzard? Sony starts ripping all the MLB games off of Xbox. There's no longer going to be an MLB game on Series X. I think all the previous gen consoles, they're going to allow it to stay, but that's it. Like,
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna be like that, huh?
Well, I also like drawing a card, so. What's
Fuck,
that
I
do?
might as well use it. I'm tired of it fucking popping up.
I know.
Like, why? Why'd you have to do that?
I mean, now it's not going to be a flawless victory. But honestly, kind of the way we're doing this, it's reminiscent of the way that fucking Microsoft and Sony have been for the past few years, where they are just constantly fighting back and forth, back and forth. One starts winning, the other one just pulls something out of their pocket where they're just like, hey, but guess what? We've had this the entire time. And it, like, they act as though, like, Microsoft is now acting as though they are untouchable. Same thing that Sony was doing when they had all the exclusives.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's like, I talked about this the other day. I think that if we look at everything that's been going on in the past couple of years, Sony bought Insomniac
Yeah.
exclusively, you know, and then Sony, I think, bought one other company after that. Everyone was perfectly okay with that. You know, the minute Microsoft started buying Bethesda and other companies, you see all these PlayStation fanboys, you know, being really upset about it. When,
Yeah.
honestly, none of us Xbox guys were like, oh, them buying Insomniac is just, you know,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't remember seeing any Xbox people crying about Insomniac being bought out, at least to my knowledge.
No. There really wasn't any issues with them buying out Insomniac. Like, the biggest thing that had happened was Xbox was like, all right, nice, you have a really good company under your heels now. And I know that there was a couple of people in Sony who had even said, like, yeah, there's not going to be any issues between us. But then they started making so many more games, causing more issues. But then they started flooding PlayStation with exclusives. And what's up?
No, go ahead. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Yeah, but it started causing those issues because now Microsoft's only, you know, means of rebuttal was to get their own exclusives. So what would they do? They would buy out some big companies as well, you know, some pretty well-known companies like Bethesda, Activision Blizzard. Like, they would buy them out just so that they could have some exclusives, just so that they could match up evenly with Sony.
Which I understand completely, but so that's my point. Like, I don't think it needs to be a precedence that this is what companies need to do. Xbox and Sony has a huge back catalog of games that they could pull to get exclusives. You
Yep.
know, like, Microsoft could have done a sequel to Voodoo Vince, or Sony could do another SOCOM game. Like, there is enough potential in the entirety of the back catalog that both Microsoft and Sony have
Yeah.
that could have helped, you know, the companies out instead of just, you know, going forward with just buying a bunch of companies. And so with Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, we are going to now see a huge precedence of both companies trying to buy the next big company.
Yep.
You know, and it's going to be either EA or Take-Two.
And
Either company who gets that is going to bottleneck gaming.
yeah.
Oh, and Ubisoft. I completely forgot that Ubisoft actually it's its own company.
Yeah. Well, something that I always noticed is EA. Well, so Ubisoft, they are a company that doesn't ever really want to seem to pick sides because they've got their EA Play across, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. But they don't show favoritism to anybody. Like, I remember that I believe Sony approached them with a deal kind of like COD, where they would have something exclusive for X amount of time, and they, if I'm right, the way they essentially shut it down was like, we don't want to restrict gaming, like, we want everyone to have access to this day one.
Oh yeah.
And then EA, like, if say they were to try and get their hands on EA, like, there's the whole EA Play stuff as well, and that's across all systems, so it would cause even more issues as well.
Are you just gonna get like a full field of monsters before you absolutely wreck my shit? Like,
I'm
is
busy
this what
talking.
you're gonna be doing?
Hunter, are you not watching this duel?
He's watching it on the stream.
I'm watching it on the stream and I'm playing the solo stuff.
Oh, okay.
Ow. Oh wow.
Yep. Well, you're the one who fucking said it.
Honestly, I was pulling absolute shit. Like, once you destroyed my fusion cards, I had nothing else.
I figured.
The fucked up thing is you used that son of a bitch's effect and wiped out my fucking
Someone seems angry.
monster reborn. Like, I had a monster reborn. I was ready for you to destroy my
You
monster.
put it on the field.
I forgot what deck you were using. It's fine.
Somebody's angry.
Yeah,
Jarrett,
I'm
Jarrett.
a little angry.
Jarrett, are you angry?
Yeah, I'm a little angry.
Okay. Why?
Because I lost the duel.
Nice. Nice.
Fuck it.
What?
I'm gonna try this deck.
Is
After
it a deck that
100.
you've used like super often or no?
No, it's not something I use often.
Okay.
I think I've used it once. But are you and Hunter gonna duel now, or is it just gonna be me?
Hunter, you want to go head to head?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna leave this shit.
Okay. But when it comes down to it, I don't think a lot of
watch the
people.
stream now.
Okay. But when it comes down to it, I don't think a lot of people understand the application of specifically having just Activision. Like, say, because I know Activision Blizzard, it's a combo deal, you get both companies. But just Activision alone, the games that all of their name is on, like, hell, I know that Activision still has a part in the development of Destiny 2, just not as massive of a part. That's why there's no microtransactions anymore. Say Microsoft is like, hey, let's get an FOV slider for Destiny 2, the ability to change where the crosshair is, all that. Guaranteed, they would not, like, because I know that they don't want all this conflict that is happening. Because just, I can't remember when it was. There was an interview a few years ago that they had literally stated that if they had the chance, they would merge all of gaming. But they never, had the chance because of Sony. Because Sony just, it always winds up being this whole, back and forth with Sony that it causes gaming to be delayed by years.
Well, like Phil Spencer has said it, like he wants to have Game Pass on multiple platforms. Like there's still
Exactly.
the talks with Nintendo to bring it to Nintendo. And he's even stated like he is still talking to the CEO or president of Sony to bring Game Pass to Sony as well.
Yeah.
Like, so we do have prospects of seeing.
All I would love to see is if we were to mix the technological or like the hardware aspect of Microsoft and mix that with the software aspect of Sony, they could literally make not even just a console line, but at least like a controller line for each system that would just be able to burn past anything that has ever been in the past. Like we could be seeing elite controllers on PlayStation, or even just, controllers all around being able to be utilized on both systems.
Yeah.
Which I think would be amazing.
Which is why I'm thinking, at the very least, we should be seeing something to help gaming into the future, at least.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it is hugely ridiculous that Sony thinks that they need to buy another company to compete with Microsoft. They don't.
Yep. And it always becomes like this kind of screaming match between the two companies. Like, oh, well, I got these exclusives. Yeah, but we don't want to push you guys away. But I have these exclusives, so be mad at me. And then I literally kind of feel like Phil Spencer knew what he was doing, and I think he knew this conflict was going to happen. Like, even though he didn't want it, I feel like he knew that it was going to happen, but this is how to get Game Pass on all those systems.
Oh yeah, he's talked about it a few times where he still wants to bring certain games to other systems. Sony is the one not wanting to break down the wall because
Exactly.
they know the minute they do that it's going to cause a precedence of where they feel that now Xbox is going to like ask them to bring exclusive games, their exclusive games to Xbox. When I don't see an issue with that. Why don't we have, some games, that Xbox has on PlayStation? Why don't we have some PlayStation games on Xbox?
Exactly. Imagine having Halo on PS4, on PS5.
Exactly. And imagine playing Spider-Man on Xbox.
Exactly. It would be amazing and everybody would enjoy it. It would make gaming just more accessible.
Exactly.
Hunter, you sure that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
That was, I'm not allowed to say it because we're on stream. Damn it.
Someone's getting mad.
You're gonna turn me into
Someone's
a racist.
getting angry.
Someone's getting racist. It's not even getting mad or angry anymore. It's someone's about to be racist.
You know what's
You're
funny?
at the stream. I'm about to get racist.
Have you seen what is it that I think it was Fitz. They were playing Rainbow Six and he steals his kill and he's like, "Damn it, you almost made me say it. You almost made me racist today."
Yeah. Wait, wasn't he playing with a Russian Badger in that?
Maybe and they were sitting there talking and they started making a whole joke out of it. They were like, "Oh, this is must how the South arose."
Yes.
Are you kicking his ass, Matt? Or are you getting your ass kicked?
We're about to see.
But continuing on, so the effects that we're going to see from this acquisition is going to be monumental.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, the only ones who are going to be affected, I think, in the first couple of years of this acquisition, is going to be all the console war fanboys.
Yep.
Because now it's going to be, oh, well, Microsoft is killing it. Microsoft is now going to win the console war, while PlayStation over there is going to be like, no, they're not. They had to buy a company to even be put into the fight.
So did Sony.
Exactly. So, like, with everything that's going on right now, I think that we're going to see a lot of people complaining, or at the very least, trying to say that Microsoft is only a show pony right now.
Yeah.
Which I just don't think so. Because if you look at the whole of the acquisition, like if you look at the whole of it, it is solely dependent on the fact that Microsoft isn't just trying to bolster their roster, they're trying to bolster Game Pass. And
Yep.
with them wanting to bring Game Pass to the different consoles, they're wanting to just make gaming more accessible. So this is what I keep telling everyone: PlayStation is for exclusives, Xbox is for convenience.
Yeah.
Xbox is very convenient because of Game Pass. while PlayStation, that's where you're gonna get your exclusives. However, with Xbox acquiring Bethesda and Activision, it's going to be both exclusive and convenient. That's where the big change is going to come from.
Yep.
Because now, Xbox will be able to say, well, guess what? I have this game, and it's day one Game Pass, and this is where you're going to want to play it.
Yeah.
So, it's just, I have a feeling with everything that's getting ready to happen, there's going to be a huge divide in the gaming community.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's just going to get bigger than it's been. And I understand it's a phase we have to go through, but I know, me personally, Konami made Master Duel because they wanted to bring Yu-Gi-Oh to more people. They made it free, they made it easily accessible, it's across all systems. Like, it's insanely fucking easy to get on. And they want to bring it even to mobile, and they even want to make it to where you can transfer your data. Like,
And the quality.
yeah, the quality of this game is insane.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, a 4K mode would be dope as hell. Hunter, did I just win?
Wait.
Oh,
Ah.
you son of a bitch!
You thought
Wait.
you... Wait. Wait, does it not? I thought I got rid of all of them.
No, it doesn't affect me because of the prime or because of
Oh, damn.
Hold up,
I thought I was good there.
hold up, hold up, hold up.
Fuck.
Hold up. I think
Wow.
it was because I had fuck it, what's the card? It was my spell card. It made it to where my tribute summoned monsters weren't affected by spells or traps.
Ah, goddamn.
You should have read my card effects. I mean, you still just read my one, like, level 2 monster, though. My level 2 monster kind of got fucked up right there, guys. Like, not gonna lie. He got fucked up. Now, that was kind of rude, Hunter.
But yeah, so if you go into like looking at all the interviews and all the articles about it, Phil Spencer has stated that he is not trying to bottleneck gaming.
Yeah.
Like, that is something he doesn't want to do. And that is because I think Phil Spencer himself is a gamer. Like, he doesn't want gaming to...
Yeah.
Sorry, my niece was walking through. I had to mute real quick.
That's all good.
So, he doesn't want to cause anyone not to be able to play games.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be seeing all these articles and thinking, oh, well, he's just trying to do that because of the Sony CEO.
No.
The Sony CEO has stated that he has never, not one time, wanted to bottleneck gaming. He just wants to make sure that everyone will want to play on PlayStation.
Exactly.
That's how you run a business. Like, why is that an issue?
It shouldn't be, but it is because of the people in the community.
Like, me and you both have PlayStation and Xbox.
Yep.
But we also both have PCs. So, I will say, most definitely, I play on my Xbox more. But that is because of the convenience.
Yep. And there's no getting rid of that. Just ease of access for it.
Exactly.
And then Sony wants to do the state of play, but that's not going to be, equivalent to the whole... That's not going to be equivalent to Game Pass because theirs is in tiers. Game Pass, there's Game Pass, and then there's Ultimate. Game Pass Ultimate, it doesn't cost any, much extra, does it?
Are you talking about Spartacus?
What do you mean?
The Sony Game Pass thing that they're talking about?
Or, yeah, that thing. But, how it's going to be tiered. And, there's, 3 tiers, I think, for it, and each one gets more expensive. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay. So it's another cash grab from Sony. And I personally feel like a lot of other people besides just me think that as well.
Well, it's because it's definitely the truth. Like, if you look at Sony's stuff going forward, they announced Spartacus, and then there was the rumor that it was going to be tiered. If it is tiered, like if there are tiers, that means that they're not trying to compete with Sony. They are trying to out profit Microsoft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Microsoft, I don't think will ever come up with a tier system. I think they are going to strictly keep Game Pass as it is. They might increase the price of it, but I doubt very seriously we're ever going to see Game Pass Supreme. Pay $24.99, get, like, we're never going to see that. It's always going to be Game Pass Ultimate or just Game Pass.
Yep.
And let's be honest, for $15 a month getting both Gold and Game Pass, that's a steal.
And then, what is it? It's also the Ubisoft Now, ain't it?
No, it's EA Play.
Oh, EA Play. Yeah.
Ubisoft Now, I think, is coming to Xbox. It's just not going to be part of Game Pass. Ubisoft didn't want to change that to the point so where they were losing profit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is fine. I think EA Play joined up with Game Pass because it was Microsoft was like, hey, listen, we'll share some of the profits that we make off of Game Pass.
Exactly.
Like, I did a rough estimate the other day about it. There is, as the last time they talked about it, 29 million people subscribe to Game Pass, right?
Jesus.
So if you were to times it, like, let's say they just do a monthly subscription, they are making monthly $434 million back in just Game Pass.
Shit.
Yeah. And that's not even talking about the people doing 3-month subscriptions or yearly subscriptions.
Yeah, that's just the people with... That's essentially saying that everybody has a minimum of 1 year.
Exactly. So, Game Pass makes a lot of money, and even if they were to share some of the profits of that, like, it would be probably in the millions still.
Yeah.
So EA is not losing out.
Yeah.
And that's probably the biggest argument I see everyone for Game Pass is they're like, oh, well, this Game Pass situation is causing companies to lose out on developer money. They're really not. Microsoft shares a percentage of the profit to whatever game they download. So let's say they download a Bethesda game. Well, not Bethesda now, but let's say they download an EA game. EA gets part of the profits to then show, like, hey, people are downloading the game.
Yeah.
It's being played.
Also, I feel bad for Hunter because I think he's a little confused of why my Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon did 5,000 damage.
Yeah.
Hunter has also actually been, like, super quiet about this conversation that we've been having.
Yeah. Hunter, what is your stance?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know shit about it. I know that it happened, but that's all that I know.
Hunter stopped playing on systems a while ago. So no matter what, this shit don't affect him.
I mean, it affects him a little bit.
It affects him because you and I will be pissed about it. Welcome to the stream, Elysian. And then, actually, Soy Clubberville, we did not actually say hi to you, but welcome to the stream. Hunter, what are you doing? No. Not my boy. Not my boy! You motherfucker.
What about your boy?
Just killed him.
Whatever.
Jarrett, this is very disrespectful. You and I are trying to have a very, very calm talk on a podcast, and Hunter just murdered my kid. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Did you hear what I said, Hunter?
Yeah, I heard what you said. Bring it on.
Oh, trust me, I will. It's all good. It's all good.
But question, did you say you were gonna put some dirt in his eye?
Perhaps. Nah, it's not extreme enough.
That is completely debatable. But yeah. So like everyone is like, so far that I've read online and through Twitter, Facebook, everything, even the YouTube channels, people are caught up on the fact that Xbox spent so much money on a company.
69
But let's be honest
million.
here. Like, look at what Activision owned. Like, let's go take a look, shall we?
You motherfucker. But guess what? It don't affect my boy.
Like, let's take a look at the subsidiaries.
And I win.
Damn it.
Yeah, Rune Eyes can make up to 2 attacks per turn if he's summoned with a level 4 or below spellcaster. But if he's summoned with a level 5 or higher, he can make up to 3. And he's unaffected by trap cards, I believe. So it seems like everything is unaffected by your trap cards, Hunter. And like right as it would like, you know, completely change the speed of the duel. You know?
Yeah. I just added all those trap cards too, and then you have a fucking deck that doesn't fucking get affected by them.
I just have a deck that is like, no. Alright.
But yeah, so Activision, we're talking Treyarch, High Moon Studios, we're talking a bunch of different companies now working for Xbox and trying to increase Xbox's profit.
Yeah.
Not Xbox's profit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
That's where we're going into the future of of all of this. Which is fine. I have zero issue with this because again, I am an Xbox guy, but I'm not strictly an Xbox guy to a point where I'm going to be like, oh well, fuck PlayStation.
Yeah, you're not an Xbox fanboy. Or at least not to that.
I'm going to do an online duel while you're doing whatever.
Oh, I'm trying to build
I'm trying
a
to
new
get my
deck now.
rank up.
I'm trying to build a new deck now. But there is like those people who are going to cause issues just because they can.
Yeah, which is fine. Like I completely understand like the whole console war thing. I do.
Yeah.
I was a part of it for like a long time. I just don't see the point in causing a huge issue to a point where now that Xbox is kind of in the console war, like now that there's actually a little, you know, competition.
Yeah.
I lost the word there for a second. Now there's a little bit of a competition for Sony to actually not be able to just absolutely wipe the floor with Microsoft. People are getting angry about it.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen some of the comments on the videos and the Twitter feeds and
Yeah.
the Facebook postings? Oh, go ahead and take Call of Duty. We don't need Call of Duty. Like, okay.
We
What
don't
does that
need
have to
Call
do
of Duty yet. It's the highest grossing game ever.
You know? Exactly.
It's one of, if not the most, you know, you hear Call of Duty, what do you, like, you know what everyone's talking about. You say Elder Scrolls, there's only going to be a few people who know what you're talking about.
It's got a huge following, I will say. Not as big as Call of Duty, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm facing a Monarch deck.
I'm facing a 6 Samurai deck. And my man's be lagging.
But, like, so now that Microsoft actually has some stuff going into it, people are upset about it. Like, Call of Duty, you're right, Call of Duty is one of the highest grossing games, like, every year.
Yeah. Ooh, I just drew swirl slime. I feel mean.
And people thinking that Microsoft is going to make it exclusive, those are the ones that are actually looking at this like a gamer point of view. They don't want to be bottlenecked to a point where they don't get to play some of their favorite games.
This son of a bitch. I think I'm gonna lose this duel because he used bottomless trap hole on the only monster I had. That thing that pops up whenever your opponent has weak connection, that thing is just fucking blinking like crazy right now. But yeah, he's still
But I think
making plays.
I think we've kind of covered most of the basis of the Microsoft acquisition. What else
Yeah.
shall we talk about?
Honestly, I feel like that's kind of it. I don't know. I mean, we've almost been live for an hour.
Yeah, but do we really want to cut the stream just because? Because we're still playing Master Duel.
Oh yeah, we still are.
Plus, it's still pretty good.
Elysian
really
and Soy Clubber. I'm gonna let. I'll just say if you guys are still, watching the stream and everything, let us know. And if you guys are still decently intrigued in what's going on in the stream, let us know and we'll keep it going.
How often? How long do you play stream for?
That is a very good question.
Does it depend?
Yeah. I myself do not know the answer.
That's fair. Oh, he summoned a big boy.
Do
Oh,
what?
he summoned Erebus. Nice. Yeah, he summoned Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. But you're gonna have to go through the stream if you have it like recorded and stuff. You're gonna have to go through and like edit the parts where we actually did talk about the Microsoft stuff.
I know.
Okay. You could always stop the recording and we could still continue the stream for as long as you want, if you'd like.
I might just upload it as an entire thing as a VOD, and then I'll also upload a secondary edited version as well.
Fair. He thinks you precious.
You think you have power? I am a god. Give me emotional. I think this dude is actually wondering how I just, kind of popped around all of his fucking combos. Alright, Geki, bitch. And he's gonna pop Sheehan. Oh no, he's not gonna pop Sheehan. Damn it. He won because the bitch head rag Geki. Motherfucker. I'm dead.
Are you? Are you dead?
Yeah, I died. I died. My Sangan is very depressed. honestly, I'm not gonna blame it on a bad hand or anything. I'm just gonna say, dude had fucking better plays. They have not yet, like, at all messaged in chat. I think they literally just turned it on and, fuck, I think they might have even just walked away from it, just left it going. Did I just, hold the fuck up. Did I just unlock? Oh my god, he's adorable. Oh my god, he's adorable. I got the little ritual raven as my duel mate now. But I'll say, since we are nearing an hour, we will go ahead and end the stream for today. That does include the video as well. But this is mainly going to be said for the people on YouTube. If you guys got any other ideas for podcasts we can do, or any other games we can play while we do stuff like this, or even just other games we can play, let us know in the comments. We will, check out the games. If they're not super expensive, because the three of us are a bunch of broke bitches, we will take a look at them. Alright, and...
Is there a way to cancel fucking a Miracle Fusion? Like, is there a way to cancel spells?
Not if it's already on the field and activated.
Damn it.
Alright. Anything you guys want to say before I end the stream and the video?
Yeah, I fucked up.
Is that's what Hunter, you want to say anything?
I ain't got nothing.
Alright. Alright. I think that should be it. We will see everybody in the next stream and next video.